The following video contains jokes about bald people. Viewer discretion is advised. Hi. What's up, Cambodia? I'm Ryan. I live in Cambodia. I like to go out, go for walks, little adventures, discover cool things in the Kingdom of Wonder, and I like to share them with you. Of course, half of you are probably here because I mentioned girly bars in the title. You're probably an older man. You're probably bald. You're probably foaming at the mouth, waiting for me to talk about it. Well, don't worry your pretty little bald head off. We're gonna get to that.
When's he gonna get to the girly bar part?
I'm also gonna do a quick tour of the Aeon Mall, the biggest, the baddest mall in Cambodia. I've got a new Asian product of the month. I've got a new restaurant recommendation, and we're also gonna talk about buildings in Cambodia. Big, tall buildings. Skyscrapers are springing up left and right here in Phnom Penh, and they're actually about to build one of the tallest buildings in the world here. So we'll talk about that, the who, the when, the why, the where, and of course, the what, as in, what's up, Cambodia?
What's up, Cambodia?
What's up, Cambodia?
What's up, Cambodia?
So I recently had a bit of a walk around BKK3, an underrated neighborhood in my opinion, and I came across this construction site. Wow, look at that. Oh my God, pretty cool, right? It's crazy to think about all the work that must go into a project like this. Construction is one of the 4 key sectors that supports Cambodia's economy. We got garment manufacturing, tourism, farming, and construction. Those are the 4 horsemen of Cambodia's economic expansion. Of course, tourism has plummeted because of COVID-19, but the construction industry actually hasn't taken that big of a hit. Cambodia imported $1.43 billion worth of building materials in the first 10 months of last year. It's up about 21% compared to the same time the year before. Say what you want about construction and how it's changing the city, but there are some good things coming with it, of course. It boosts the economy, it creates jobs. In 2016, the World Bank estimated that around 200,000 jobs were created in Cambodia's construction sector. It's definitely not a great job though. Basic workers are getting paid about $200 a month, skilled workers about $400 a month, and it's also pretty dangerous. We have a construction project going on right here, right outside the balcony, but I watch as the workers walk around on the steel beams. They don't always have safety lines attached. There's no work boots, no construction helmets. Most people just wear flip-flops. Some days I come out on this balcony and I touch this railing and it's so hot I can only keep my hand there for like 5 seconds, and they're out there walking around on steel girders and bare feet. Tough people who are desperate to make some money, I guess. If all goes according to plan, in around 10 years, Phnom Penh is going to be filled even more with sky rises. There are a ton of projects currently waiting for approval. One of the bigger ones is set to begin as soon as COVID is done, which, who knows, is that a thing? Was COVID ever going to be done? It's called the Thai Boon Rung Twin Tower World Trade Center, or TBRTTWTC for short, I think, maybe. It's being built right along the riverside across from Naga World, and when it's complete, it will be effing huge. They say around 1.5 million square meters of floor space. It's going to be 4 towers, 2 of which are twin towers, and they're going to be 133 stories high. Woo! Which would make it the tallest twin towers in the entire world. Really, it's just like so hard to comprehend that. This building over here, this is J Tower 2. They're pretty much finished it, and it's 42 floors. So these new twin towers will be over 3 times as high as that. And there's 2 of them. It's crazy. And there's talks of even more 100+ story buildings being built along Phnom Penh's riverfront. This video is sponsored by Kitty Boy's Fruity Cream Cone.
Asian product of the month. Wacky snacks. Something interesting. Type 2 diabetes.
I got cherry flavored, also comes in grape flavored. It's delicious, fragrant, it's sweet. So I picked this up in the Aeon Mall. Have we done the Aeon Mall segment yet? No, we haven't. It's a Thai product. Kitty Boy is not the most appealing name. Maybe it is for a young Asian girl, but I don't really want to be like, yeah, I'm really into kitty boys. It looks to me like it's some kind of ice cream cone with some kind of toothpaste tube with sugar in it that you squeeze into it. We're gonna see though. This is what we're dealing with here. Oh, there's multiple cones in it. Multiple cones. So I guess you just squeeze this goop in here. Jesus. And then you got a little ice cream cone. I think there's 4 cones in there. What an Asian product of the month. Tastes like chemicals. Yeah, that's it. Oh no, we got one more. Jesus Christ. So, if you find yourself in Asia, find yourself a little hungry, gotta kill some time maybe. Maybe the girly bars aren't open yet. Grab yourself a kitty boy. Grab that kitty boy, squeeze from the bottom. Just keep squeezing that kitty boy, and just hold it and just plop it in there. Just keep squeezing until all that stuff comes out. And if it's pink, that probably means you got cherry.
Asian product of the month.
Oh, that's so bad. Aeon is a major chain in Asia. There's like 275 Aeon malls in Asia. Most of them are in Japan or Korea. Welcome to the Aeon. This one opened in Phnom Penh in 2014. They opened a second location in the north, and by the end of the year, this year, probably, there will be a third one opening up in the south. I already have another video showing the kind of grocery store area because it is a big, nice grocery store there. But let's have a look around the mall. This is the cinema, which I go to about once a week. It's a great cinema. They actually play the national anthem before the movies, which is kind of interesting. Right next to that is an arcade, which is kind of fun. They have air hockey and some other games that adults can enjoy. Oh, damn you, Asian product of the month. So this is the 3rd floor where all the entertainment is. There's a bowling alley also up here, and all the restaurants are up here. There is some good food to be had here, but today I am going to eat in the food court. So let's make our way over there. See this guy checking me out? You know, guys, I'm kind of a big deal here in Cambodia.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Are you the Ichi booth?
Sorry, no autographs.
There's quite a few Western stores here. Me Japan is a $2 store. Everything in it is 8,000 real, and they have tons of crap that you don't think you need, but you probably figure out that you want. And here is the Aeon's newest and most prized store, the first H&M in Cambodia. It opened just a month ago, and everyone was freaking excited. Look at her. She loves it. Just like the encyclopedia said. I love these kids in their doofy looking school uniforms as we head down to the main floor where you'll find most of the expensive brand name stores. Adidas, Armani, Tommy Hilfiger, CC00, I don't know. I don't know. Of course, most people in Cambodia can't afford to shop at any of these stores. I can't afford to shop at them. But it shows you that the middle class is growing in the country and people have expendable income now. Hanuman Beverages, a new beer that's being pushed hard in Cambodia. Someone told me it's better because you don't get a hangover after drinking it. Personally, I'm a newly converted crud guy. I wish I could waltz into the bathrooms and show you how nice they are, but I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Aeon is a Japanese company, and if there's one thing I know about Japanese, they value a nice bathroom. Krispy Kreme is popular in Cambodia. You'll also find Dairy Queen, Cold Stone Creamery, and Swanson's. But I need lunch, so I am headed to the food court, and you can find all kinds of food here. Fried chicken, sushi, pizza, Khmer food, soups. To be honest, the food court's kind of confusing. I never know where I'm supposed to pay for these things. You can grab some pre-made, pre-packaged stuff, but you can also get things made fresh by grabbing a little ticket and taking it to the cashier. My go-to is the katsu don for just $2.50. Hello.
I feel like I recognize you from the internet.
I told you, I'm kind of a big deal here. So after I pay, I take my receipt and I give it to this guy who usually has the dish prepared, but today he had to make most of it, which is fine. It'll be fresher, I guess. Katsudon is a Japanese dish, a deep-fried pork cutlet cooked in egg and placed on rice. I can't say that the Aeon version is like anywhere near the top 10 katsudons of all time, but for $2.50, it's pretty good and it's quite filling. That being said, if you want something more delicious, I got you covered. Cause it's now time for Ryan's Restaurant Recommendation.
Ryan's restaurant recommendation. Cause you got shit for brains.
This place is called Boat Noodle Restaurant. It's located on Street 63 on the north end of BKK1. You'll know it by the sweet smelling smoke pouring from its grill into the streets. Yes, you can get boat noodles here. It's a Thai dish that originated in the canals of Bangkok. I love boat noodles, but do note that the broth contains blood. That might freak some people out. I spent some time in Transylvania, so I'm cool with blood.
Let me just flip the camera around on this phone.
But if that doesn't sound good to you, no worries, because the best dish at this place is the grilled chicken. For just $2.50, you can get a chicken leg, some rice, and some veg, plus a bit of broth. It's an amazing deal, and believe me when I tell you the chicken is very tasty. It's charred up, smoky, very tender. They use some kind of marinade that just brings out tons of flavor. Tasty, good, cheap, filling. Ryan's Restaurant Recommendations. Alliteration for all.
Cause you got shit for brains.
When's he gonna get to the girly bar part? My free of hair but good sense of humor head is about to explode.
You know, YouTube has this feature called chapters, and you can like skip ahead to the parts you want to watch. Chapters are there. It's so easy to use, and it probably would save you a lot of stress. You know, stress isn't good for you. I heard it causes hair loss. So here's the deal. There are 2 or 3 streets in Phnom Penh down by the riverside that are just full of girly bars. They call them girly bars. Some people know them as hostess bars. These are bars that men go into so they can talk to young girls and not have the girls make this face. I'm not here to judge. Just because you frequent girly bars does not mean I don't want your views. Your subscription is just as powerful, just as important to me as Obama's, whom I'm assuming is a subscriber. While these streets aren't my scene, I do love walking them and just looking at the names of these places. We've got Secrets, or Secrets. Amazing Bar, why not? Hello Sweetie, Military Bar, 69 Bar, Stepwife Bar, Rich Man, Dream 2, Pussycat Bar, Lucifer, Sokna Happy Time, Vampire Bar, Queen Girl, Splash, Honeypot, Angry Birds, Loco, Goddess, Intoxica, and this one here is called Baby World. No, wait, that's a toy store. That's people yelling at me to come to their bar. It's very common in this area, especially at night. The girls yell at you and they try to get your attention. This was actually a few Khmer girls and a white guy, and believe it or not, the white guy was old and bald. Now I should note, I have nothing against bald people. I was once bald myself. In fact, I really look forward to seeing you all in G.I. Jane 2. And not every bald guy goes to these bars. I have a couple bald friends and they can't stand these bars. They would never go to these bars. And you also don't have to be bald to go to these bars. They let anyone in. But the fact of the matter is, according to this pie chart that I just made up, 90% of clients are bald. Don't get mad at me. These are just the facts that I made up. Let me know in the comments below if you have hair and you like to go to girly bars. Of course, I had to end this walk with an appropriate street food snack. Bananas, battered and deep fried. I love these dipped in coffee. It's a great snack in Cambodia, and a fitting way to end a walk through the area of Phnom Penh, where old bald guys pay to have their bananas fried. Wow, what an adventure. We laughed, probably made a few people cry, probably gonna lose a lot of viewers. Please hit the thumbs up, because we need to counter all the people who are going to be hitting the thumbs down for this one. Take care, and if you got it, comb your hair.
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. One day I'm really gon' ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the